Hello Remax agents. This little session on Lee Street is about building web pages within your Remax websites. This is something that is actually a very easy task to do and takes minimal time, and it really just depends upon the type of page you're building and what you want to do. I build a lot of pages for my listings, and I'm able to do the SEO, search engine optimization, for these listings and get them out there to Google and the other search engine sites just by adding pages. And I add one for each specific listing, and I title it by the listing address. So let's get into building some pages, building community pages, and doing a little SEO from there. So we just listed a property. What I want you to do is click on Site Builder, and it's going to open up this little box right here. So once you clicked on Site Builder, you're going to go into Site Design, Site Content, and of course we're doing site content. We're not designing our page, but we're adding content to our page. And what we're able to do is once we get in here, and here's actually my web page. This is the top of my web page and some of my listings. I'm able to change these around whenever I want to do, but I've always put mine into Find a Home. That's the tab under my web page that I'm going to go under, and that's this right here. And if I want to change title of Find a Home, I just click on my edit button properties and then type in whatever I want to change it to. But at this point, what we're doing is adding a page under this tab, and you can see I've added pages here and I've taken some off here. These are the ones that are shown, and these are the ones that are hidden. So go down the bottom and we're going to add a page. And the title of our page is going to be my property address. This address happens to be 3621 Carmel Mountain, McKinney, Texas. So, add page. Now I'm going to edit the content of this page. It's going to come up as a blank page, and you can do it any way that you want to do it, whether you want to do HTML or however you want to add it. Mine is going to come up just as a blank page, and I do mine fairly basic to where I go off and copy. Now sometimes you'll get it to where it'll come up like this, and you won't be able to do anything into your page. So you just go back. Let's do this again. Now it's already here, so we're going to edit this page, and there we go. Now we can add stuff to it. So let's go back to our website. And since this property is added and it's been picked up by Remax, we're going to go into Find a Home, and we're going to go into Featured Properties. This is going to pull up, I have mine set up to where it's going to pull up my listings. So it's going to go down to the one we just listed, which is this property right here. We're going to view the property details, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically cut and paste some information from this straight over there to create the web page. And if I wanted to from this web page, I could actually take it to somebody like GoDaddy and get a URL for it. But that's not what I wanted to do here at this point. All I want to do is just create a page on my website. So what this is going to do, like I said, is going to pull up all my photos and everything that's in my basic listing. And I don't need to add a title here. I don't need to add anything here, because when I do, it'll automatically be there as the title of my page that I've already put in there. So let's get this opened up a little bit bigger so we can get this page to open. Remember, this is under your featured properties with all your listings that you're able to go in and enhance. Okay, well, let's try closing this down and open this up again since it's not one to do it. Sometimes it'll be slow when it's pulling. There we go. This does pull straight from our MLS system. Of course, here's my property. Here are some of the features I've added. I've added my video tour, my virtual tour, my seller's disclosure I've uploaded here. I can do my price history, whatever I want to do. Here's my QR code if I want to add that. So all my information is basically here. What I go in to do at this point is I'm going to take this right here, copy this back over to my page. It's going to start off with this information, and I'm going to go to my general features, and I'll take some of this information here, add it. If I want to shorten some of this up and take some of the spaces out, take some of the stuff out, just to make my page a little bit cleaner. See what I took that little column out, so I'm going to go back out and add my main features again. I don't need that. Tell you what, let's just do it like this. It'll be a pain, then I'll just delete it this way. As my grandfather said, there's 2 ways to skin a cat. And if the cat's difficult, tie it down. Alright, we've got some more information there. I'm going to go pull up my room features, and this will give me all my room dimensions and everything on my page. I want all that. I want as much information as I can on there. Yeah, I think that's it, yeah. So I'll add this back over to the page, and we'll come down to, look underneath this, and go to tab over, get over as far as possible. There we go. So we've added some basic content there for the web page and about the listing. And if I want to go in and add photos, I can go in and copy photos and just go into my image editor and drag and paste photos. Matter of fact, let's see if we can do this real quick. I've never tried it this way, but we might as well. Shrink my page down a little bit. See if I can just drag. I don't think it's going to let me do it this way. This way. Hey, I'll let you know. I may want to take photos over there if I want to as well. Alright, we got that information there, so what we're going to do is basically submit. Like I said, if I want to go in and add my photos, of course you can see we can do that. We can drag and drop them over there. But I don't want to do that at this moment in time. What I want to do now is I want to make it visible. And what we've done is we've made it visible on our page here. We scroll down. Excuse me, forgot I got to refresh my page. Now it'll be here. 3621 Carmel Mountain, King, Texas. Here's the way it's going to come up on our page. Now to SEO it is just a little bit. What we want to go is go to our SEO manager. And actually we want to go to, I'm sorry, excuse me, we want to go to go there, we want to go to our community page. There's the ones we've done before. SEO community pages, which is under my searches. Let's go back and I'll show you how we got here again, since I went the long way. Clicked on my searches, then SEO community pages. And then what we're doing here, we're going to click on select page content, and we're going to find properties, 3621 Carmel Mountain. And page name for this, of course, is going to be Carmel Mountain. Same thing with the domain name. Got our domain name we sell, TX Homes, is already here. Under this, we're going to add Carmel-Mountain, and the zip code for Carmel Mountain is 75070. So the meta title for this is going to be 3621 Carmel Mountain. This is going to be the MLS listing for the group. 3621 Carmel. Spelling always helps when we do this. Texas 75070. Price 194,900. Oops, 1 million. Just type a couple of sentences in here about this fabulous 2-story, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath with 3 range. You want to add a couple of little descriptive words in here. You want to add in whatever's going to make it stand out, like MLS, the Hardin Group, Carmel Mountain, McKinney, Texas, Craig Ranch. Those are words that search engines look for. They're looking for something to grab a hold and use it to push up in their rankings. When somebody does a search for Craig Ranch, for example, it's going to be able to see these words within your description of what this page is. So this page would be Carmel Mountain, having Craig Ranch in it. If somebody types in Craig Ranch, it'll pull up the listing because of these 2 words right here, Craig Ranch. Same thing about McKinney, Texas. The search engine sites will see McKinney, Texas. Same thing if they type in the name of my company, the Hardin Group. I can also add in Remax 4 Corners, and it'll help with search engines on that one. So we're going to add a couple of keywords. Craig Ranch, McKinney, Remax, the Hardin Group. Let's see what else. Homes and McKinney. So what you're looking for here is these keywords. These keywords are looking for a collection of words to describe what this web page is. So you can see here in the meta description, which is this right here. Meta description should be a sentence or 2 describing the web page, and that's what this web page is. It's our listing regarding this web page. Keywords are just a collection. They're a collection of terms right here. Collection of words intended to match what the consumer may be searching for. Again, we're looking at Craig Ranch, McKinney, Remax, MLS, Homes in McKinney, the Hardin Group. Real estate, McKinney. Realtor in McKinney. So there's a collection of terms that I'm going to use to describe this. Click on Update. Your community page has been saved. Now remember again, this was our page before. Let's refresh this page now. It's changed a little bit. Come down, We're going to go down to our 3621 Carmel Mountain. And now it's going to have added. Let's go back over to site content. And now our Carmel Mountain page has turned into a community page, SEO community page. Again, here's our description. Now what I probably want to do is I want to go ahead, see here's Carmel Mountain. What I want to do is take out that other page that I created, because now we've got economic data. Everything that describes the zip code that this house falls into is now on this Carmel Mountain webpage. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to clean up some of this stuff, like the pictures. I'll probably add in more pictures. I can search for more properties right here on this community page. So this is able to optimize this listing to grab a hold of clients, consumers who may be searching in 75070, skin, schools, anything that's going to, they're going to search for, whether they're searching for McKinney Boyd High School now, it's able to grab a hold of this page because that's what this content contains. So those little spiders that they send out to crawl the pages, they'll start crawling these pages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to edit this page, and I'm going to turn it into 3621. Carmel Mountain. This is 75070. I'm not going to do any description. We're just going to submit. Now, one thing I'm going to look at on here is, one thing that you can see on here is, see how these are kind of spread out? Well, I'm going to go in and I'm going to take off this one that I created before. This is standard page, and it's going to be gone off of here. Refresh it one more time. You can see the other Carmel Mountain page is off there. This is the only page on here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go see how these addresses are up here. I've got a couple down here that I want to move around. How that works is by this number right here off to the side. See these 99s, 127s, 128s. Those are the order that they're going to fall in under this Find a Home tab right here. So I'm going to go into this one, and instead of being on 99, because as you can see back over here, we've got my YouTube channel, virtual tours, and everything else. Well, my YouTube channel is right here at 0. Some of these other pages are here, so I'm going to move this up to, well, I'll move it up to, let's say I'll move it up to 50. And it doesn't really matter, just pick a number that's a higher number. So we're going to go here, we're going to edit this. We're going to take this to 50, submit. Same thing with Avalon Woods. I've got Avalon Woods right here. I'm going to take Avalon Woods and I'm going to take it from 99 and then we'll make it, let's say, 51. Okay. Now what has that done to our web page? Let's go back over here real quick, take a look. Under Find a Home, you can see, oops, they haven't moved. Let's try this one more time. Let's look here. Usually they should move up to where Carmel Mountain. Okay, you got these right here that are zeros. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these zeros down to, let's say, 52, 53. Actually, I'm going to move them down a little bit more. I'm going to move them down to a 100. 100 for our virtual tours. And move my YouTube sold homes at 1.2. And you always have to submit it every time. Alright. Now let's try this one more time. Refresh again on our web page. So we have all my homes. Back up, have all my homes right here at the top. Got my virtual tour, my YouTube, my solds, property search. If I want to move my property search up, which I think I kind of do, I'm going to go back over to my web page and move my property search, edit from 127. Let's just move it up to 60. I like it being high. Again, refresh our web page. Like those red hot deals. Refresh our web page. There's my property search right where I want it. So that is how you basically add a page. Same thing if I want to go to add a page under my anything. I go to my site content here. I'm going down. Again, if I want to change the name, want to sell to selling your home. Button properties have been updated. Go over here. Remember that want to sell? Selling your home. It's that simple. It's that easy. And again, you got to use, as the Tom Ferry class teaches us, use consumer terms. Selling your home. Not just solds, not just listeds. But if you're able to add on different tabs, when you start off with your web page, you begin with 4 tabs. You're able to go in and add tabs. Scroll down, see these down here? I've added a few of these. You're able to add these buttons. Add top level navigation button. Now be aware that when you start doing this, after a while you'll run out of room on this side over here. So I'm going to go back in, change some of this around, shrink some of my terminology here, like home ownership. You know, to be honest, I particularly don't want home ownership in there right now, so I'm going to edit my button properties, and no. Because I like my page being a little bit cleaner than this. See, now I was able to shrink everything back down in there, and I've got that information off. Area info. What we've done with the Harden group is go in and add in all of our cities that are around us, neighborhoods that are around us, school district information, and SEO that to try to attract more consumers and clients and buyers and sellers to our webpage. We typically average anywhere from a slow day is 8 or 9 hits a day up to anywhere from 22 to 26 hits a day. So we're able to add that to our sellers' minds when they go to list their home with us. We're able to move their product by showing it to more consumers. That's what this business is about, is marketing. So if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. You can reach me directly at 214-491-7257. You can also email me at charden@remax.net. Again, that's CHARDEN@remax.net. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email or give me a call. Thanks and have a great day.